forgot to unmute again. Hello. Hi. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hi, hi. Hi, hi. Hi, hi. Hi. Hello, 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 hello. Hi. Huh? What's the huh for? Huh? 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 What are we hiring at? What are we hiring at? I'm still the only one here? Well, congratulations. Hello, welcome. Congrats on getting first unknown. Hi, hi. Hello, hello. Yeah, so today we're gonna be doing a lovely, fun little stream with Lacey Powderwing, which is this lovely, lovely lady you're seeing here. Yeah, so Lacey is deafened right now. They're just doing their own thing. Blissfully unaware that I've started already. But I'm sure she'll realize soon enough. But yeah, how are you doing, Unknown? How are you doing? God, I'm so out of it today. I'm so tired. I'm so out of it. God, I'm EB. I'm so EB. EB and sleepy. Lazy stinks. So today we're gonna be doing a debate club. Where me and Lacey talk about some different topics and we kind of debate them between us. And yeah, the current debate prompt is Lacey stinks. So we're going to be debating about whether Lacey is stinky or not, which I believe to be true. I believe that is a true statement. Lacey, what do you think on that matter? She has no defense. She has no defense. Therefore, by default, I win. By default, I win. Which means that Lacey stinks. You heard it here first. You heard it here. Lacey stinky. Lacey stinky. I'm sorry, Lacey. That's just how it is. She's still deaf and she has no idea. Oh god, she's gonna hate me. Oh god. I'm glad you're okay though. I'm glad you're doing alright. Glad to hear. Been up to anything exciting? Got any plans for your weekend? I guess you're right. See? See? I'm so right. I'm just so right. Oh, I need to have Lacey's stream open in my other monitor. So I can, hold on. There we go. Nice. Now I have Lacey's stream open. I can't spell. No, with Lacey Powderwing. There we go. I'm so out of the groove of doing this. I'm so tired. Where's my music? There it is. I'm just watching Lacey's stream. She's cut me out. How dare she? How dare she?
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Wait, I need to bring chat in.
Hello. Hello. Hi, Dice. Hello.
My favorite. Just my favorite. Just my favorite. Nothing else. So, welcome in to Debate Club.
The Boy Club.
I can't speak.
Welcome to the Boy Club.
Welcome to Debate
I'm
Club.
Y Way. This is Wacy Wowderwing.
Oh, well, no, I'm not Wacy.
This is Wacy Wowderwing. Welcome to the Boy Club. Sorry, you were saying.
That's it.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
So, I that's it.
That's end of stream, guys. Thanks for coming by.
That's
Thank
it. That's
you.
the
I hope
end
you
of
guys have a good
stream.
day.
There we go.
I have our first debate prompt on my screen, and I was trying to debate it with you, but you seem to have no comment on the matter. So I came up with the conclusion myself. But the prompt is that Lacey stinks. And and I asked you for your opinion, but you had no comment. So I just came to the conclusion that you do indeed stink, and that was what we came to.
What? I don't. How? No. Nuh-uh. I don't stink. Mainly because I be huffing that Lacy Powder Wing scented candle every day, every night, of the morning, in the night. I eat the soap. So my insides and my outsides are nice and clean. Yeah, and that's it. So that's my argument. Do you have any other ideas?
Well, I think, as proof of this argument, I'd need to be able to get this candle and soap myself, just to see how good it smells. Where could I get the candle and the soap?
Oh my god, that is such a good question. So, if you wanted to, for example, get my candle, you do... Is it candle? Is it candle? I can't remember. Yeah,
my
candle with affiliate code PILK. For example, that is my candle.
Sounds like you're spamming a soundboard. Candle.
Candle. Yeah. So that is my answer to the debate. Next question.
Well, I guess that's that one sorted.
We don't need a counter argument because there is no counter argument needed.
Well, shit, you got me there.
That is true.
Well, what would our first debate point be, Miss Lacey Powderwing?
That's what I'm wondering actually, because I have not actually I am not privy to your ideas yet. So, what was the first debate point you were thinking? There's two of them. Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna be real. I was under the impression that you were gonna bring the ideas. So I was like, oh, I don't need to think of any. Lacey's gonna bring some hot fire ideas.
You know what? Okay, fine. I'll make one up on the spot.
Okay.
Okay, so this isn't a debate question, but we do in fact both need to tell a bad dad joke for it's been redeemed.
Oh, bad dad joke. Can I tell a really long
Go on,
one?
dad joke time. Yeah, fire away.
Okay, I'm really tired today, so this is gonna be really scuffed. But I have a very long and stupid dad joke. Okay. So there was once this man called John, and John was a big fan of like farms. He was a big fan of like, you know, like barns and the farm animals, and he had the whole lot. Him and his wife Maria, they had a lovely little farm together, and his prized possession was his tractors. He had like 4 or 5 of them, and they were his pride and joy. And one day, unfortunately, while out in the fields, his wife Maria was, managing one of the tractors, and she left it on as she went out to pick something up off the field, and she was unfortunately killed by the tractor. It was very, very sad and tragic. And in like a fit of rage, John decided he wanted nothing to do with the farm anymore. So he sold all his tractors, and he took down all his tractor posters and got rid of all his magazines, and he was like, I want nothing to do with it anymore. He sold the barn, sold the farm, the whole lot, and he moved to the city. And he tried just rebuilding his life. He got a corporate job, and he started to build his life from the ground up. And after about 2 or 3 years, he was like, you know what? After the loss of my wife Maria, I wanna find love again. So he downloads a dating app, and he's in his 40s, so he's trying. So he looks in this dating app, and he finds this lovely woman called Gemma. And he messages her, and they're talking for a bit, and they decide to go out on a date. So they go to this restaurant, and they're having a lovely restaurant style meal. And they sit down, they're having this meal, and it's really nice, candlelit, it's got the live music playing, the whole shebang. It's really pretty. And then all of a sudden there's this really loud clanging from the kitchen, and they're like, what's going on? And all this black smoke starts coming out, and it starts filling the whole restaurant, and everyone's panicking, and they're like, is there a fire? What's going on? And John stands up, he takes one big breath in, and he sucks in all the smoke, and he goes outside, and he lets all the air outside, and the restaurant's clear, absolutely clear of all the smoke. And he comes back in, and Gemma's like, how on earth did you do that? And he said, oh, I'm an Extractor fan.
My joke is that the past, present, and future walk into a bar. That was a pretty tense situation.
I'd argue mine's better. My joke was so good!
There were so many unnecessary details!
No, they were all necessary details, I'll have you know.
They were unnecessary in
Hi,
my
Fiji.
book.
No, they were so necessary.
Hi,
He was an Extractor fan.
Extractor fan. I'm so...
Do you get it? Do you get it? Because, he Extractor fans get rid of,
Why did they
smoke.
have to kill Maria?
Because the reason he's an Extractor fan is because a tractor killed his wife, Lacey.
But...
And without that,
Okay.
he would still be a tractor fan.
You could have just said that he moved on.
No, but that wouldn't have been the joke. He wouldn't have been an Extractor fan then.
Also, Fiji, the current debate is not who is more stinky. It is in fact the worst joke known to mankind.
How dare you?
I will dare.
That was one of the best jokes I've ever told.
I'm looking up debate prompts.
Oh, we already concluded that Lacey's stinky, so that's not the debate prompt anymore.
Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is, young lady.
I'm older than you. Don't young lady me, I'm older than you.
How about, okay. Debate prompt. Marmite, good or bad? Discuss.
Sorry, I was dying and I muted my mic and I was coughing and then I pressed buttons and everything's changing. Oh god.
You just hacked into the mainframe.
Yeah.
You found out how to boot up fucking homebrew launcher.
Yeah. What was the prompt? Sorry.
The prompt was Marmite, good or bad?
Icky, horrible, disgusting.
I disagree. Marmite is delicious.
Well, you're wrong.
Discuss. What? That's not how debates work.
Yes, it is. Marmite horrible, get it gone.
Oh, no. Marmite's so nice because it's like got a really nice umami flavor, and when it makes me happy, and you know, you have to use just the right amount of it because
The right
otherwise
amount
it's
is
too much.
none.
The right amount is some.
Okay, I'm gonna go get some water because I realize I'm out. But by the time I get back, you'll have changed your mind to the better opinion.
No.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Dad. Wait. I think I can. Marmite PNG. Marmite PNG. Come on, I gotta do this quickly. Let's speed run this. I need to debate about which of the 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has the most impact on the socio-economic state of the Eastern European nations. Well, didn't they operate in New York City? I don't think, like... Would they affect that? I think the answer would probably be none. Promite is better than Marmite? Where's Promite?
Hello.
Hi.
I had some cough medicine too.
So we've both decided that we both like Marmite.
No.
Well, then what's that? I knocked knocked the fucking mug. What's that doing on your shoulder?
If you put Marmite on my shoulder, I tuned into your stream. Just a PNG of Marmite on my shoulder. Jesus Christ. No, I don't like Marmite. I think it is disgusting. I think it's horrible and stinky, and I think you fried your taste buds in some way or another to find it appetizing.
Well, that's why your skill level is only 1,635.
You have pro in brackets. Oh my god.
Yeah. Promite is an Aussie product very similar to Marmite or Vegemite. I thought that they were like the same thing.
Yeah,
but
they're the same
called
thing,
different
aren't they?
things. You know how like TK Maxx is called TJ Maxx in the States.
Yeah, well, like how
I thought they
like
were
Walkers is called
the same
Lay's,
thing.
you know?
Wait, Walkers are Lay's?
Yeah, so like in the UK it's called Walkers, but in everywhere else it's called Lay's.
Why?
I don't know. It's like exactly the same brand because they have the same logo, the same packaging, like everything. It's just called Lay's in like Europe.
Well, why?
Like if you look it up, like it's genuinely the same packaging, same logo, and everything.
What? I just had a hiccup because of that. But yeah, it's the same logo. What?
Exactly. See what I mean?
I feel like I'm staring into an alternate reality where all crisps don't make sense.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
Mhm.
That is concerning to me. The fact that there is an alternate universe version of crisps.
Alternate universe. Just so anything outside the UK is just an alternate universe.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's my next debate topic.
Oh, I see.
The UK is the protagonist.
The
Discuss.
No,
Not really.
It's the antagonist. We hate the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
We-
don't
we-
like
we've got-
Marmite. I think it's nasty. Like it just
but it's
looks
so
nasty.
nice.
Like you know, like when you cook something and there's like at the bottom of your pan, if you burn it, there's a lot of like just like black gunk you have to scrape off. It looks like you've gotten that and just put it into a jar. It looks
You have
horrid.
never both enjoyed treacle and enjoyed Marmite. Because both of those are good and both of them kind of look like black tar, but it's okay.
Is
It's okay.
it?
You know why? You know why? Because they're tasty.
But like
They are tasty.
it looks dangerous. Like it's so like it's such a thick consistency. Surely that's like not good for you.
Well, you only dip-dap a little bit on there.
Just dip-dap. Surely it's not good for you. It looks unhealthy.
Someone in my chat has noted the difference between our two overlays between our streams.
Yeah, yours looks like we're fucking about to fight. Mine's just us sat at a table with tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're having a
This
nice
is how
time
we
over here.
respectively see this.
Yeah.
I've had the Wii Sports training music looping.
I've got lo-fi music in the back. Very different vibes going on. Very different. I should get some heated music. Hold on, okay. Non-copyright battle music.
I need to turn that off because I've just realized Wii Sports is copyrighted. Okay, let's ignore that. Ba 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 ba. At my playlists.
Got some intense battle music. Because we're gonna fight, right?
Yes.
Yes. We're going to fight.
Give it the old 1-2.
The old left, right, good night.
I don't know why saying very British things makes me giggle.
I think it's almost because, like, I've just never heard anyone say it, but I know that it's fully possible that someone would.
Yeah.
Like, I've never heard someone say, oh, left, right, good night. I've never heard someone say it, but I know that if I really wanted to hear it, I could probably hear it somewhere. Like, I could go and sit outside Wetherspoons for a week and hear it.
Say?
What did you say? That I could say?
That one could say.
Oh, I don't know.
What is a very quintessentially British thing?
Ooh, It very much depends, because if you're going for the British stereotype, then it's going to be like, oh, on a Tuesday, and a fish and chips and a battered sausage.
What, on a Tuesday with a battered sausage?
A battered sausage.
Beans on toast.
Beans on toast and spotted dick. But if you're going for, like, generic British, it's going to be just like a roadman, isn't it? Are your mum, yeah?
Or your mum, yeah? She's got a proper batty on her.
I ain't no batty boy.
This is horrible. I hate this. This is terrible. This is how Debate Club devolves.
Your mum's got a right bunda, innit?
Translation, bunda means, arse. Yeah, I think that's the most British thing we could say.
Yeah, I think that'll do it, yeah. But what are we concluding for Marmite? I am happy to conclude that it is to an acquired taste that I do not possess. But as the slogan goes, you either love it or hate it. So,
well, I'm gonna take my Marmite back with me.
Yeah, you do that. You know what? Do that, you freak.
I won't waste my effort on someone who does not see the passion, and who does not see how good Marmite is. So Marmite is going away. So, the question in chat that was, can you debate about which of the 4 Ninja Turtles has the most impact on the socio-economic state of the Eastern European nations? I would say Donatello. Donatello, I agree with Badger in chat saying that I think Donatello could do the most, especially if you're considering like the newer adaptations where he is just like the biggest tech nerd ever. He would probably take down France faster than the guillotines. That's my answer.
I'm gonna be real, I don't know too much about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I definitely think Lily is definitely more suited for this conversation. But I will just say out of all my favorites, I mean out of all of them, my favorite was the orange one.
The orange one.
The orange one.
He has a name. Oh. He has a name.
I think I know what his name is, but I don't want to say it and get it wrong because that's more embarrassing. So
say it. Say it.
No.
Say it. Please.
Michael something.
Michael Afton.
Oh, it's Michael Afton! Oh my god!
Michael Afton. I mean, Michael Afton is like the orange one, because William Afton is the purple one. See, I may be cooking, dare I say. See, that is a collab that needs to happen. Doesn't.
With who? Who would collab?
Ninja Turtles and Five Nights at Freddy's. There's 4 Ninja Turtles. There's 4 main FNAF animatronics.
You're so right.
We're thinking. So, okay. Here's one. I'm finished typing it. Subbed anime or dubbed anime?
Ooh.
See, we're getting into the trenches now.
Okay, let me. Okay. Okay, so I prefer dubbed anime, because I tend to watch anime while I'm doing other things. So like I'll be drawing or I'll be eating. So it's kind of easier to, to watch it in dub because then I don't have to read the subtitles. I do also enjoy some of the voice acting in dub a bit better. Not like all the time, but I do think that some of the voice acting is better. But I have watched sub before and I enjoy it. It's also convenient because it obviously comes out a lot sooner than dubs do. So if you want to watch something right off the bat, then you'll want to watch it in sub. Just personal preference, I just prefer dub because it's convenient.
See, I get you there. I basically agree with every single point. I'm just like adding my own personal spin on it. I really like subs, but I understand dubs like a lot more because I think there's a lot that only reading the literal translation can get you. So let's say, for example, in the original, someone has an accent where it's like a little bit more southern. And so technically in the dub, they would like make them maybe sound a little bit more Western. And while that's technically a little bit less correct, like if you're going for correctness, that is just incorrect. But it's the only way that you can get that sort of same instinctual recognizing of it, rather than having to like, for example, like try and type out part of the accent or like put it in brackets, like Osaka accent or something.
Yeah.
So I feel like, especially when it's stuff that you kind of would take in subconsciously as like a native speaker, I feel like dubs are really good for. But if you're trying to go for like full on no editorializing, because the thing is with dubs is because Japanese is spoken a lot faster than English, they basically have to like shorten everything technically. So I think that if you're going for just like the direct meaning fully correct, I go subs. I prefer subs mainly because I get a little bit embarrassed by dub voice acting sometimes, especially if it's like a little bit amateurish. I mean, there's a lot of good dubs out there, but if it's a bad Japanese dub, you can't really tell all that much, especially if you're like not a native speaker. But if you're an English speaker and you hear an English dub, you're like, oh, the native cringe.
No, I can definitely get that. And
anyway, those are all my hot takes.
No, I agree entirely. Like in its entirety, sorry. I do agree that like a lot of times with sub, it'll be kind of like a direct translation to the subtitles, and it won't excuse me, it won't ultimately portray like exactly what they're saying, whereas I feel like when they do the dub, they take into consideration like the scene as a whole, and they kind of just retranslate it more effectively.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel that sub it definitely has its talking points, but if you're watching it as a Western viewer, it isn't always the best. I mean, if you're okay with like the translations maybe not being like exactly spot on, if you're okay with like if you're okay with that, then you know then watching sub is just completely for you. But again, I just like watching it while doing other things, and like if I'm eating, I don't want to have to keep like looking at the subtitles, because also I feel like if I'm reading the subtitles, I'm not fully taking in what's happening in the scene. Like I'm listening and I can get the emotion and I can read the subtitles, but it's a very like back and forth. And I feel like sometimes I have to rewatch it just to fully, I guess, immerse in what's actually happening.
Someone's put up a good point as well, where dub VAs don't get paid as much, so often it kind of sounds a bit less good. And if they could get like actual like VAs that like are paid well, because in Japan, voice actors, like dub voice actors, are treated as much as celebrities.
Yeah, I remember.
Whereas in like other in other countries, we don't really give as much respect to them.
Yeah, when me and Lily went to Japan, there was like literally near the hotel where we stayed first, there was just a school, and it was just like a voice acting school, and like it was a huge building, like massive building, but it was just a voice acting school, and it's like voice acting is such a prominent career path in Japan, that like they really like push for it. Not exactly like, you know, like in the Western world it's often pushed that people need to be like, you know, like doctors or like, you know, nurses and stuff like that. It's not pushed in that sense, but it is very much like an encouraged career path. Like I think more in the Western world, if you say, oh, I want to be an actor, a lot of time people are just like aren't as not, I don't want to say not accepting, but basically, yeah, in Japan it's very much more of like an open thing that you're able to do and you're able to make a sustainable career from, especially in like physical acting as well. Yeah, it's like physically, like just doing like drama acting, like you know how popular like J and K dramas are because they're just so much better produced and they're paid so much better. So yeah, I think that specifically for anime, I think that dub is I just prefer dub. Do I think the quality of dub is better than sub? Not necessarily. I think that sometimes you can get some really good performances from dub. Like, I think that some voice actors really go ham. I think they really put their all into it, especially when it's ones that are a lot more dramatic. Like, I think if you look at a lot of the characters in animes, like if you look at like some of the voice acting like My Hero, like some of them are like they put their whole chest into that. But that's because it's meant to be quite an energetic anime, I suppose. So yeah, all in all, I think dub.
I'd say so. Well, I think it depends on what you're working for, like what your priority is. I have quite a lot of like I have a lot of favorites here in dubs. Like what's his name? Max Mittelman, the voice of Ryuji from Persona 5. Basically, that's what I know him as. And in basically every single scene, he steals the show. And I look back onto like, for example, the Japanese dub, and I don't know why the same character with the same lines doesn't stand out as much because he put like so much more welly into it, and it's really reflective actually on the poll results over here that he's one of the favorites, whereas in Japan he's like literally the lowest. Yeah, and we love Max.
I think as well, just not only like, I think the voice actor's performance can also influence how much people enjoy a character. Like, I know that obviously the visuals stay the same, and if you read the manga, that's going to still be the same, but it's quite common that people won't like a character as much in the dub as people do in the sub, just because the performance is either subpar or doesn't really match the voice in the sub. So yeah, a lot of people it's quite common that people will like different characters depending on which one they watch. Just based on their performance and like their vocal delivery, because if it's not like engaging, if it's not enthusiastic, even if like even if you have a character that isn't meant to have an enthusiastic voice, you still need to put energy into portraying that. It's, you know, it's still something, it's part of acting. And yeah, I think that if one of them is somebody that's really trying with it and one of them is someone who's quite lackluster, I think that, yeah, it's definitely gonna show through which one's the better one. So I think in terms of quality, I think sub is better. I think in terms of preference and convenience, I think dub is probably my pick.
Yeah. Actually, okay. I'm gonna go subs just because I think I like. I'm also one of those like filthy. I read the subtitles to engage type people, so I find the subtitles help me out a lot with engaging. But I think I'm just gonna go sub, but I have big respect for dub. Yeah, it depends on how much those nuances mean for you. And I don't know. I like getting I like getting shows early.
Thank you for the sub, Stevie. Thank you. Hello.
You got a sub?
I did.
Bing, 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 bing. Congrats.
Bing, 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 bing. You're lackluster? No, you're lackluster. How
wow.
So but the chat is so mean to me. They're so mean.
No, my chat's lovely. Aren't you, chat? You're sweet peas. I'm gonna say that and
Mine's
start
mean
spamming the clown emo.
Bold. Stevie, you're bold. And you're not new. I have this redeem that's like, hi, I'm new, and it's like, if you're new in the chat, you can redeem it, and I get just like a little introduction. But Stevie over here redeems it every time he comes into stream.
Good.
No.
Keep him on their toes.
No. Hope you're okay, Stevie. But yeah, I also just a point I think worth bringing up. I've never. Or like I hardly see controversy for Japanese voice actors, so just saying.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's also kind of tricky to find Japanese drama because it doesn't really make its way over here all that much.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, I agree. Stop talking to little kids. It's so easy.
True.
Just don't do it. Just don't do it.
Just don't do
it's
it.
So easy.
Just don't do it.
Right. Okay. We have wrung that topic until the sponge is empty. Now,
Until the sponge is empty.
Yep. No more juice left in the sponge.
There's no more juice in the sponge, I'm afraid.
I've got another one. And it's gonna be you're gonna guess which one I'm gonna be on the side of.
Okay, go on.
Mario or Sonic?
I wonder which one Lacey Powderwing is going to pick.
I love it. It's Sonk. I love Sonic.
Okay, well, I will let you go first because you have a clear passion for one of these. Also, this battle music is so intense. So... I'm gonna need to change this.
So,
God, this is so dire.
Back in 1985, Mario came out, and I fell in love ever since. I'm lying.
Oh my God, what a detailed history over here.
The plot twist. Sonic's my boy. I love Sonic. I don't know why. It's the directors, can we pull up some diagrams, please? Of course. So Sonic is in layman's terms cool as hell. And so let me pull up some visual reference of how cool Sonic is. So number 1, he can hit cool poses. Okay, let's Sonic and Mario.
Sonic is legitimately superpowered. Mario is Italian. You know what? You're spitting with that.
Exactly. So, first of all, Mario's Italian. Instant downgrade. Sonic is one for the furries. I'm not a furry personally, but that probably makes them very happy.
That's a lie.
I'm not a furry.
I don't believe you. Next debate prompt is Lacey Powderwing a furry?
I'm not. so here we go. We got the two boys here. So I feel like Mario is the type of fella that would hold the door open and be very generally pleasant and would invite you to brunch. But Mario doesn't have a cool level where you are like shredding down a fucking road with guitar music in the background with Crush 40 with the US military chasing you. So I think Sonic wins. Mario isn't even the coolest guy in his verse. Exactly. And look at that outfit. I'm sorry. Overall fans, I'm sorry. Bad outfit. That's why Sonic doesn't even care.
Love that. I think that
Mario is a simp. Sonic doesn't need women. Sonic's Sigma. He's an alpha. He doesn't need women.
Stop.
He runs away from them.
Jesus.
I do.
I think that in like the grand scheme of things, I think that Sonic will always be objectively cooler than Mario. Because I don't think Mario was designed to be this really cool character. I think that Sonic was designed to be this literally, like, gotta go fast, like, cool, like, almost a bit more relatable, I think, than Mario is. Whereas Mario was designed to kind of just be a cool character.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't know much about, like, the history of Mario and Sonic, so I'm not gonna try and preach like I do. But
I can give you the history if you want.
Oh god, we'll be here all week.
I'll give a summary. So Mario came out, and the reason that he is an Italian dude with a mustache is because of hardware limitations. Basically, it was like, okay, we got to use the same colors, so then he's got a silly little matchy outfit. And then Sonic was made to flex on Mario, being like, hey, look, we're 16-bit, we're not 8-bit, we can use all these colors and we can have quirky little animations. And someone has brought up an intelligent point that gotta go fast is a hard AF catchphrase. Do you want to know why it's so hard? It's because it's not even his catchphrase. It was a meme that they adopted as their catchphrase. Imagine if Mario's catchphrase was decided by YouTube comments. That wouldn't happen. You know why? Because Mario's a loser and he doesn't interact with his fans. Sonic's my friend.
I think that, like, looking at them both, I think that Mario was the kind of, like... I think that without Mario, I don't think Sonic would have happened. Because I think that if Sonic was meant to be almost like a competition of like, oh, we can do this in competition to Mario, but also that Mario kind of like established making a character and building a universe around them and kind of making a lovable franchise around a character, I think that it set the precedent for what could go above and beyond Mario. And whilst I do agree that I think that Sonic is cooler, and I think that just the, like, I think that everything around Sonic is just far, far cooler, just like, you know, the characters, the character design, like, the humor, I think that it's definitely it's tailored a lot more towards, like, I think teenagers and young adults, whereas I think Mario was tailored towards just anybody that was playing games at the time, and is now kind of tailored towards, I think I think the games are obviously very child friendly, so I think they are tailored toward kids, whereas like the Sonic movie and the Sonic games, while they are like child friendly, they definitely feel a lot more teenager aimed than Sonic does. I mean, than Mario does, sorry. Mario feels like it's a thing for like younger kids. Sonic feels like it's for like teenagers. But yeah, I just think like, yeah, Sonic is cooler, and I think that everything surrounding it is quite cool. But I think that Mario is I think Mario will always be a staple of just games in general.
Don't be a fence sitter. Say the statement. Sonic or Mario.
I don't know.
Sonic or Mario.
If I had to pick one, I think I'd pick Sonic. I don't really like engage with either of them. Sorry, let's have a look at my chat.
Counterpoint. Sonic OCs are technically canon. Correct. There was a game where you can put your own OCs in the game, and you can be friends with Sonic, and it's great. And it's a bad game, but it made me smile.
I do also think I think in terms of Mario games, I don't think they've ever released a Mario game that was really bad. Like when you talk about Sonic games,
lightly.
When you like talk about Sonic games, you go, oh, these are the really good Sonic games, and then you've got these ones that were dog shit, you know? Like when you talk about Sonic games, you have like the good ones and the bad ones. When you talk about Mario games, I think some of the more recent ones you're kind of a bit like, yeah, I'm not too sure about that. But when you talk about all the Mario games as a whole, I've never heard anyone say this Mario game is dog shit in the same way they do about Sonic games.
Yeah, okay.
I think that like
Mario's advocate here. There is not a Mario 06, but there is in fact a Sonic 06. And you know, when Mario kisses a human princess, it's normal, but when Sonic does it, that's weird because he's just a blue hedgehog, and the princess looks like from Final Fantasy. But anyway, I have some visual reference, or actually auditory reference, for my final point. So I hope that you enjoy the 20 seconds of this I can play before I will stop playing it before I lose my Twitch channel for a copyright strike.
You're gonna have to sing along to it because we can't hear it on my end, so you're gonna have to sing along to it so my end can hear. Look at her go.
Can you feel life running through your mind? Whoa, it's like a game up a more. Yeah, can you feel? Okay, that's the 30-second mark, so it means I can't play anymore.
Yeah, fair enough,
so I hope that was correct.
No, that was
anyway, so
definitely something.
Yeah.
Well, I know you're gonna pick Sonic.
Without the background music, it probably sounded stupid.
Yeah, I'm very confused. But you know what?
It's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah, I think I think objectively everything that Sonic has is really good. I think the soundtracks are always really good. The character designs are really good. I think that the games that did do well are good, and the games that didn't do well obviously are not great. But I think that just objectively, Mario has a better average of good things going for it. Like, the soundtracks are never like, oh my god, this absolutely slaps. You know, and I don't think the games are like, oh my god, this is the best game I've ever played ever. But I don't think they're trying to be. I don't think they ever make the Mario games with the intention of being the next groundbreaking game. And they don't make the soundtracks of being, like, the #1 hit single. They just make it because it's music for Mario.
Jump Up Superstar's kind of really good.
It is really good. But it's like, when you think, like, if I said to you, name 5 absolutely banging I'm shipping them, Sonic sounds, like, from Sonic songs from the soundtrack, you could probably name 5. If I said name 5 banging songs from the Mario soundtrack, you probably couldn't.
Jump Up Superstar, the Lunch Kingdom theme, the underwater theme specifically from the NES one. That I forgot.
That's
those are the 3 songs from Mario.
So I think
Mario Underground theme.
I think Mario kind of sits at a constant middle point.
Yeah,
but it's
Mario's just
consistent.
consistently good. It's like
Yeah, it's not
Mario
consistently
is
like
like
peak, but it's consistently good. Whereas Sonic kind of goes between absolutely fucking amazing and then drops down to dog water and then back up again.
Okay, Mario is like the most loving wife you could ever have, right? He is like solid and reliable, and you know, sometimes things aren't wild and crazy, but like you can hold hands and stare at the sun like sunset together, and it's very nice. Sonic is like your kind of slightly toxic relationship where like every now and again things are absolutely terrible and you need to go to couples counseling for a while, and that's called going back into game development. But the rest of the time you're going around the world together and you're having all these adventures, and she kisses you on top of your forehead, you know, like Mario is a consistent lover, but Sonic is a fun. I'm gonna stop there. Yeah, he's a fun guy. Call him a mushroom because he'd be a fun guy.
So I'm guessing your conclusion is Sonic?
Yeah, it's Sonic.
I think overall I'd say Sonic as well, but I don't really feel too, like, I'm not too invested in either of them, but if I had to pick one, it would be Sonic. Alright, next topic.
Next topic. Does anybody in chat have any debate topics that we can do?
Yeah.
Very nice broad ones so we can just like absolutely tear into each other. Yeah, and if you say that Marmite is good, then you are objectively correct.
You're objectively wrong.
You're objectively correct.
Marmite sucks dick and balls. Marmite's so bad.
Well, so what? I like it.
Chandler said, what is considered a sandwich?
What is considered a sandwich? Based.
Okay. Okay, so go on, you go first. What do you consider to be a sandwich? And I need to get something for my debate, so hold on.
Oh, okay. I see how it is. Whipping out the bread?
Yeah, I'm just getting a loaf of bread from my kitchen, BRB.
Yeah, I trust that. Okay. I think, drum roll, I think anything with bread that is 2 separated pieces and a filling that is not cooked. Well, like the bread is not cooked, the filling can be cooked. That's a sandwich. It can be, I don't care if it's in the form of like a hot dog or a taco. I would consider tacos just really quirky sandwiches. But yeah, that's my take on it. However, right, this is my hot take. As soon as the bread is fully cooked, that's when it stops being a sandwich and it starts being a toasty. So, a cheese toasty is not a sandwich, but frankly, a hot dog is. Next, off to you. Okay. Because I think I absolutely cooked there.
Okay, so I have a little diagram, which I will display on my screen now. I'll put it down here. But basically, wait, I'll send it. I'll send it in general, so you've got a visual representation. Yeah. But basically, this is basically a cubic rule of identifying food, and basically, it's to basically say that if the main like holding components of your food, so like by holding components it means like if you have a sandwich, not the filling but just the bread.
Visual reference? Boosh.
So like the main like holding components, so by this diagram's definition, if you have a holding component, so like you have 2 pieces of bread, one on top and one on the bottom, and you have anything in between it, that is a sandwich. But by this diagram's definition of what a cake is, which is just like a layer of something else and then another layer, that means a lasagna is technically a cake.
Yeah.
And I love having this debate with this diagram because everyone's just like, no, it's so wrong. But like, when you think about it, like, it's not necessarily, because I think that anything that's like, I think a sandwich is just like when you have like two pieces of bread and you put like something in the middle, that's a sandwich. But I think that also if you get something that's not bread but kind of like bread adjacent, so like, I'm trying to think, say if you got like, I'm trying to think of something that's like bread adjacent but it's not bread. Like if you got like two like, if you got two like crumpets, right? Very British. But like if you got two, I just have crumpets in my kitchen, so that's why I thought of it. But say if you got like two crumpets and you put something in the middle of it, you'd say, oh, this is like, you wouldn't say this is like, oh, this is like a crumpet concoction. You just say it's like a sandwich. Or you'd be like, oh, it's like a sandwich, but I just use crumpets instead, you know? So it's classified as a sandwich. What did you say about hot dogs again?
Okay, hot dog, quirky sandwich. I feel like it doesn't matter what the shape it is. I feel like if it is a cold unheated bit of bread with a filling, it is a sandwich. I will not elaborate any further. I know you're pulling up to this debate with diagrams and you're smart. But you know what I've got?
Okay. So,
bread.
Would you say that a hot dog is one piece of bread with like a slit in it that you've put the hot dog in, or would you say it's two separate pieces of bread?
I would not call it two pieces of bread. However, it has two sides of the bread. Like, grippable with your hand, two sides of the bread.
Mm-hmm.
That is two sides.
Okay, then by your definition, does that make a taco a sandwich? Because it has two sides to it that you hold it in, but it's connected.
Okay, earlier I would have said yes. I'm actually going to retract that. You know why? Because tacos are fried. That's extra cooking.
I guess. You can also get like,
I'm thinking this through.
But like you can get the taco shells. Like if I got like a taco shell from the shop, right? I get a taco shell. I haven't like cooked
those
that.
are fried.
Yeah, but like I haven't cooked that myself. I've just got it in a packet. So I get that, and then I put taco filling in it. That's a taco.
It's not soft.
But
nope. Taco's not a sandwich.
I'm not saying a taco is a sandwich.
Soft taco.
I'm not saying a taco is a sandwich, but I'm saying that by your definition of what
soft
a hot dog
is a sandwich.
That means that a taco is also a sandwich.
Soft taco sandwich. Crispy taco, not sandwich.
But by your definition, because you said it was one piece of bread that has two sides to it, right? Well, like a taco is like one piece that has two sides to it, and it has stuff on the inside. So that means a taco is a sandwich by your definition.
I think we need to do a new question.
You just need like if you don't want to admit you're wrong, that's fine. But we all know.
I'm not wrong. I'm never wrong. I've never had a wrong opinion in my entire life, except from what I have. But even then, it doesn't matter. I don't think a hot dog is a sandwich. I think a hot dog's a sandwich. I don't think it's a sandwich. You just don't see the vision.
I don't think it's a sandwich.
Okay. New question. These need to be silly, goofy questions, so then we can have really meaningless debates.
So I can't come at you with the sandwich debate with logic. It needs to be silly, so there's no logic behind.
Exactly. My heart needs
You're just a sore loser. You're just a sore loser.
And you're just a hot dog sandwich denier.
Loosey powder stink. That's...
Incorrect, VT. I didn't even try.
Incorrect, VT. I fucking love that.
I don't like this.
Incorrect,
like
BT. And Lucy powder aloe vera.
Stop. I'm so bullied. How dare you talk to me with thoughts and facts and logic? You aren't supposed to engage with this with logic. It's supposed to be silly. You're supposed to not think. I haven't thought for the last 4 years. It really hurts.
Oh, what's our next topic?
Our next topic, how do you pronounce GIF? GIF or GIF?
GIF.
GIF. I know it's technically pronounced GIF, like GIF rather, because it's named after the peanut butter, but GIF feels better. Because it's graphics interface format.
Yeah, so GIF.
It's not a... Yeah, it's GIF, not Jaffix interface format.
Jaffix?
See? That was a quick one.
Well, that's because we agreed.
Yeah. When we both have the correct opinion, it means it's fine.
I see.
This is 1984. There is correct opinions now. And it's just coincidentally all of the ones I have.
Any other debate topics?
Okay. Can money buy happiness?
Ooh, good question. Okay, hold on. Let me just change my prompt.
Me too. I keep dragging around chat. Sorry, guys.
Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
Money, in fact, can buy happiness. And I'm not going in like the direction of like, oh, you can have better financial security so you can live better. I'm gonna say money can buy happiness because before I bought my big fat bear from IKEA,
thank you for
I
the
was
sub.
really
Thank
sad.
you. Welcome. Larry Beauty,
I think
damn
is it called Jungle Skog?
Jungle Skog!
Yep. Before I bought my Jungle Skog, I was a sincerely sad person. I was a sad, frowny lady. And then I found Jungle Skog in the lovely little plushie section, and then I decided, oh no, actually life is worth living. Because I look over and I see this little fluffy fuck, and I'm like, yes, it's my guy. It's my guy. Where did I save Jungle Skog to? Where did he go? Jungle Skog?
Jungle Skog? Where'd he go?
Where'd he go? He went missing. Wait, refresh? Where'd he go?
He's disappeared. I'm sorry. I've taken him.
See, I'm sad now, which proves that in fact Jungle Skog can buy happiness because of how sad I was. Yeah. Wait. Okay, I will save all of these images and I will have Jungle Skog. Where is he? Where is he? Jungle Skog. There he is. Hi. Hello, friend. So, Specimen A. I like this guy. I don't know what his name is. It is now Timothy. Hello, Timothy. Say hi. Thank you, Timothy. And I think that Jungle Skog, you need one. You need a little Jungle Skog. And I think if you don't have one, you'll be a sadder person. And Jungle Skog costs money. And hence I think that Jungle Skog is the source of all happiness, and Jungle Skog needs money to live. So therefore, money can in fact buy happiness. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Okay, I posed your question.
Also, Blahaj is good. I agree.
We love Blahaj.
Also, hi. Sorry, I caught your stream the other day, but I don't think I've ever seen you in one of mine. Hi. Where's the wave? There we go.
Wave sea powdering.
Wave sea powdering.
Okay, I have question for you.
Okay.
If somebody had gifted you the Jungle Skog, would you be as happy with it as if when you bought it?
See, part of me says yes, because Jungle Skog would have the extra happiness of the fact that I have been gifted a Jungle Skog, rather than me having to buy a Jungle Skog. However, I feel like the transfer of my blood, sweat, and tears into the money that is now turned into my ownership of Jungle Skog, I feel that, dare I say, means more than friendship. Because I know that I have earned him fairsies and squaresies.
But then is that happiness from Jungle Skog, or is that from your own efforts being put into something physical that you can then enjoy?
I think maybe that, but then in that case, is that money buying happiness, or is earning money happiness? Ooh,
well, the thing is, I think that
number go up is good.
I think that money can definitely influence happiness. I think that obviously, like you said it, I think money can offer financial security. I think that money can make things easier. You know, like you can buy things that you want. You can buy things that make you happy. You can buy things, you know, that make you feel more comfortable. You know, you can you can buy food that you like. You can buy like trips to places, and you can spend money and etc. etc. But I think that you can still find happiness in things without money. And I don't think that money is... Don't get me wrong, I think that money can influence that happiness. But I think that if you stripped away... If you gave humans bare basics, so gave them food, water, shelter, like social company, and you took away money from everything, you'd still have happiness. And I understand that there's a premise of, but have money...
But if I'm a caveman, I can't have a Jungle Skog.
True.
Which I think is criminal.
But then is that money giving you happiness, or is that Jungle Skog?
Jungle Skog is bought with money. He makes me happy.
I think that...
So you got... Intelligent debate is difficult.
I think that buying happiness is, as a concept, I think it's quite futile, because... If you buy happiness, okay, so say you buying the Jungle Skog has made you happy, right? And Jungle Skog costs money, so playing devil's advocate here, you spent money on Jungle Skog, and Jungle Skog makes you happy, yes? The happiness you get from Jungle Skog now, is that from the money, or is that from the product of what you got with that money? Like, you're not looking at Jungle Skog and going, oh, I'm so glad I had the money to make myself happy because of this product. You're going, I'm happy because I have Jungle Skog. And I think in an objective scenario, if you had Jungle Skog by other means, i.e. you were gifted it, or you got him for free, or, you know, like, maybe you got him at, like, a cheaper price, maybe you got him from, like, a charity shop or something, I think that you'd still be as happy with him now as you would be whether you spent full price on him or not. And I think that there's that underlying value of, yeah, you saved up your own hard-earned money to get him, but I don't think that now that money matters, because you still get happiness from Jungle Skog regardless of what money you spent on him.
However, I playing Captain Flood advocate here, made an excellent point where you can't actually get a low taper fade for free.
Shit,
so I think money is important.
Right. No, you know what? Yeah, you're so right. I retract all my previous statements.
You can't get a low taper fade for free.
I mean, if you came to me, Lacey, and you said I want a low taper fade, I'd offer you a low taper fade for free. It wouldn't be a good one, but it would still be a low taper fade.
You're paying for the quality of the low taper fade. If you see low taper fade for free, you're just expecting to go bald. I mean, more than you already are, but yeah, I feel like in the world we live in right now, money can buy happiness, because money, the more money you spend, is the supposed assurance of quality of my Jungle Skog. The end.
That's completely fair. I think I think
Jungle Skog.
Captain Flood said, I've never seen anyone frown on a jet ski. I mean, he's not wrong. Thank you.
Yeah, I must say, out of all of the millionaires I've spoken to, which is surprisingly not zero, I have in fact never seen a sad billionaire.
The
A
thing,
millionaire, rather.
the thing,
Billionaires I've never met.
the thing is, though,
Millionaire.
is my question is that yes, I think that like I think that if you have more money, you're objectively going to be able to get a lot of things that will make you happy. Um, because you won't have like financial struggle. You'll have the means to, you know, get things that do make you happy. And if you have a lot of money, you can kind of avoid that sadness by going, oh, well, get something that makes me happy. Okay, that happiness is wearing off. Let's get something else that makes me happy. I think that that's something you can do. But I think that I don't think that pure happiness, like, because if we're talking about happiness, we're talking about like influential happiness, like happiness that like has a substantial part on your life. Like, yes, in the moment I've bought things that make me happy, like I've bought plushies and stuff, but like there are still times when I look at them and there's memories attached to them, but it's the memories that make me happy. It's not the money I spent on it that makes me happy. And I still have those memories regardless of whether I spent the money or not. I just think that like if you took money away from somebody, they'd still be able to be happy without the money. Like, I think that, I think that having money aids that. You can definitely buy a lot more things that make you happy, but I think in the grand scheme of things, you can still be happy without money.
But the question isn't like, can you be happy without money? But is it, can money buy like happiness? But in the end, what is happiness?
Oh,
I
thank you, Jen.
you know, I mean, there's a reason that therapy is in the phrase retail therapy.
Yeah, true.
When I buy a nice little pot and pan set for myself with a nice pink handle, that makes me happy. I'm a simple creature.
But does that happiness have the same effect that... Because if you're saying that therapy is in retail therapy and saying that retail therapy brings you happiness, does retail therapy have the same effect that typical therapy was on your life as a whole?
I mean, I've done one and not the other, and I like spending money, so
I mean, I'm saying this as a person who's been in a position where they've not had money and they are now in a position where they're a bit more financially stable. I've definitely been able to find happiness in things when I've not had money, and I'm still able to find happiness in things now that I do have money, but I don't think you need money to be happy. I know that your point...
how you can tell the difference between us is that one of us needs therapy and one of us needs money.
True!
As to which that is?
Would a depressed guy buy $300 of shiny cardboard cards? Yes. Yes, they would.
Nah, that can't be it. if my tiny little pop-up parade figure of Maury Calliope means anything, it means that money can buy happiness. The end.
I find happiness in the eternal e-talents. Aw, you're so sweet. You're so sweet.
Aw.
I think I'm just a very sentimental person, but I believe that like happiness is you can find happiness in pretty much anything. And again, the question is, money, can you buy happiness with money? I think you can buy things that make you happy, but I don't think you can buy that happiness fresh off the bat. Like, I think that in the end, I think that somebody who learns to appreciate happiness without money and without those like materialistic values, and somebody who just goes through their life just buying whatever they want to keep them afloat whenever they feel sad, I think that one is going to have a more fulfilling life than the other.
Oh God, I have first-hand experience in that. So cousin Lacey, not one of the many ones that look comically like me. The ones that don't in fact look comically like me, I have one that is slightly older, and she is the case study of the fact that money actually cannot in fact buy happiness. Because every single message I think I've ever received is always, "Oh, hi Lacey, so do you want to see something cool that I bought recently?" And it's
God.
always like the most ugliest furniture ever. So first of all, money can't buy taste. But secondly,
True!
I think that she is one of the saddest people I have ever met because okay, she. I'm spilling your secrets, cousin. She was actually just very excited to get married. Oh my god, wifed up. Congratulations,
Congratulations.
cousin Lacey.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Um,
Mhm, mhm.
I think that she does not like this man. She is not like this man that she's getting married to. However, she is spending all this money in a vain attempt that hopefully at least the wedding will be fun. But in the end, that money is not buying happiness. It's just buying an expensive dress.
True.
Also, have you seen that episode of Doctor Who where it's like the future London and there's like back alley dealers of emotions? So technically in that situation you can buy happiness. It's like drugs.
I don't know these emotions.
Okay, for a kids cartoon. Not cartoon, show.
Happiness is a state of mind. Money assists with it, but money alone isn't going to make you happy. Exactly. I guess if we put it in the situation
that's actually a really apt way of putting it.
Yeah, I guess in the situation that if money can buy happiness, could you be fundamentally happy with just money? As in, like, if...
Prepare to Scrooge McDuck directly into that money.
It's like, if your only source of happiness, your only source of anything fulfilling and positive in life was what you bought with money, would you be fundamentally happy? Like, you can buy, like, the biggest house imaginable, you can buy as many jungle skogs as you want, you can buy, like...
Can I?
Of course, there's, like, the nicest food you've ever bought. You can buy yourself, like, you know, a wife and family, which is probably not ethical, but, you know, like, you have the money to do that. But is that going to make you happy? As opposed to going out and training yourself and getting the right education to get the job that you want and putting your hard work into it, but seeing that hard work then fulfilled into what you do in your everyday life and finding like a genuine connection with somebody. And even though saving up for something like a nice house might be difficult, when you get that, it's going to be far more fulfilling because you know that you've taken the time and you've done all that yourself to save it up than just being like, oh, I want to buy a new house, I'm going to buy one. I'm a firm believer that money can't buy happiness.
I've already bought my wife.
Who's your wife?
I'm sorry. I have already bought a wife, so
Who's your wife?
Don't worry about it.
No. You got to spill.
Anyway, I think that the next question should be something less philosophical.
True.
That started getting philosophical, and my brain is not good with that.
Someone said, I mean, Elon Musk is one of the most miserable people out there. All the money he has will never buy someone who will generally mourn his loss. God damn. Holy shit.
That was scathing.
I mean,
he fumbled Grimes.
You're spitting. He did fumble
Why have
Grimes.
one wife when you can buy 5? That's so right.
Who's your wife? That's the next debate prompt. Who is Lacey's wife?
Don't worry. You know what? I'll buy 7 wives so I can hold hands with one every single day of the week.
Who's
I think that our next debate topic should be drum roll.
No. We're talking about your wife. Who's your wife?
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
Next topic is
we're talking about
best
this
season.
Is it Hanami Ryu? Is that your wife?
No, he's already taken by Springtrap.
Oh yeah. Is it Lil Miss Lily?
No, it's not. She's already taken by the Grind brackets Cuphead edition.
The Grind Cup. Is your wife Springtrap?
Is my wife Springtrap? No, he's already taken. Okay, best season. We're talking about best seasons now. We're not talking about our wife. Best season is autumn.
Agreed.
Which is I'm very Okay, discuss. I like autumn mainly because it's my favorite for dressing. Like my I think it's best for my lifestyle personally because I like going out but not too much, but I also like being inside and being cozy. And I think autumn is right around the time where you still have a little bit of sun, but also it's starting to get milder, so you can start layering like jumpers and cute skirts, and like long socks and leg warmers, and that's the fun stuff.
I think
because summer's a bit too sweaty, I tend to run warm, and winter is just sad and dark, and spring is just sort of like damper autumn.
I think the autumn is pretty. I think that everything gets like really orange, and also you get like, I know like with Christmas you get a lot of winter themed things, but I think that in autumn there's just certain things that you don't get other times of year. Like you get all like the pumpkin spice stuff, and you get like, you know, just like, oh, I think just like autumn is so nice because in winter it's like deathly cold, and it's just not pleasant. Whereas autumn, excuse me, like you said, it starts to get like milder, but it's not so cold that you like can't go outside. Also, I wear a lot of like turtlenecks and cardigans and like woolly jumpers, so that is kind of my fashion sense. Just wearing that and then like some nice jeans and some boots. So autumn is like perfect for that because again, I get to go outside and wear those, but it's not ice cold so that I have to like wear 17 different layers. I hate summer. Like summer's pretty, and it's nice to sometimes go out, but as somebody whose wardrobe consists of mainly black clothes, summer's not great. But also just like again, I run hot and I get really sick with the heat, so summer's not great for me.
Yeah.
And again, the UK is built to keep heat in, so when it's really hot, I'm just kind of dying. Winter isn't too bad because, like, I have like a heated blanket, which I have on now because it's a little bit cold. But I also have like a hot water bottle, and I just like, it's nice. Last winter I put like my heated blanket in my bed and I left it on for like a couple hours, and when I got in bed it was all warm and toasty, and it also gives me an excuse to cuddle with people. Like I'd be like, oh no, it's so cold, I need a cuddle. Oh gosh, you know? Like I have an excuse.
God. Is this an offer? This an offer?
I mean,
after the stream.
Oh, no, the wrong one. It's the wrong one. I meant to blush. Sorry.
How it is. Abject horror. I'm so horrified you started balding. I see how it is. It's fine.
I meant to do my blush.
Fine. You want Stacy anyway. You don't want me.
I mean, Stacy. I did the wrong one. I'm sorry. We love Stacy in this household.
I'm being cut by my own cousin. Anyway, back to seasons. I sees how it is.
Spring is also really pretty. I like spring because it's not too hot. In the UK, I guess spring tends to be quite cold because you just go from like winter to pretty winter and then you go to summer. So like, and again, like you said, it's really damp.
There's like 2 weeks of spring that is nice.
Yeah, like you said, it's quite damp.
That is just all of autumn.
Yeah, autumn is just very nice.
Also, this is a personal thing. I really, really, really hate jeans and like trousers and stuff. I love skirts. I love basically all of my wardrobe consists of either skirts or dresses.
I love jeans.
It's the last. I hate jeans. I hate jeans so much.
I used to hate them. I used to hate jeans, but now I love them.
I only have one pair of jeans in my entire wardrobe. The rest of it is skirts and socks because I hate the texture of jeans, especially women's clothing jeans. But anyway, specifically, I also like the breeziness of skirts. And autumn is the best time that you can have for wearing a skirt, especially skirt and socks, because it's a good combo. Because it's just warm enough that feels a little bit cozy, but it's not enough that I have to wear like flesh colored tights underneath, and then it's just yeah, it's too much, too cold.
I have like outfits
yeah, and then
with
summer I'm
skirts and
basically
stuff.
sweating my ass off either way. So
Like in summer, like I'll wear like dresses and stuff. It's just my fashion sense, and in terms of the colors, which I think go well with my skin tone and just my style in general, is a lot of like darker tones. So I have a lot of like, my wardrobe's mainly just black clothes, but I have like a lot of like grays, and there's some whites in there, and I have like warmer colors, like I have some reds and pinks, and I have browns in there, but that's kind of most of the colors in my wardrobe. So when it comes to summer, wearing like dark clothes isn't optimal, but also all my outfits are kind of designed for cold weather. So even like the dresses I have, like I have a dress that I like wearing, but it's like it's a long black dress, and it's, I'm going to a funeral every time I wear it. So yeah, I think my favorite season is autumn, because it's just kind of the best of everything. I think it's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's not too like humid, it's not too damp. I think it's perfect.
Agreed. That is a hard agree. I don't agree on jeans, however. Jeans bad. Jeans nasty.
Again, I didn't used to like jeans, and even now I kind of wear like the, you know, like the stretchy jeans that you can get.
Like jeggings?
Kind of, but like jeggings are the more like, I guess they're as close to jeggings as you're gonna get, yeah. But that is also because just finding stuff in my size is sometimes a bit difficult, so. And it's also just comfier. Like, they're not as like tight and rigid, you know? So.
Yeah. I don't get it. It's okay though. It's okay. I may be ooped. I'm a little bit ooped. Well, we've covered which is the best season. Autumn. Ding ding ding.
Ding ding ding.
Okay. Let's have a look. See. What are some fun, light-hearted, I'm checking Reddit.
I love having colours in my wardrobe. I try my best to avoid monochromes and blue and brown. That's fair. I just think that monochromatic colours and quite like dark colours go well with everything. I think that like black is one of those colours you can kind of mix and match with most outfits. I think that brown is a really nice colour that just goes with like my skin and my hair. I think it suits me quite well. I do have some pink outfits, but they're very much like, they're like really pink, like proper like anime weeb pink. So like I have like
I've just exposed. Yeah,
I have like a pink skirt, and I have like a cardigan that goes with it that's like bright pink and yellow with like strawberries on it, and it's like, it's very,
that's so cute.
It is very cute. But it is definitely not an outfit that I've seen myself wearing anywhere so far. It is a cute outfit though. I think it's mainly just because like I don't have any tights or socks that go with it, so I'm often worried like, is the skirt gonna be a bit too breezy? But I think once I get
that's why you get safety shorts.
Yeah, I was thinking like maybe get some socks and then like some safety shorts, or maybe get like some flesh colored tights or something.
I feel like. First of all, someone is very correct. Jay is saying, it feels like summer is so hot that you might die, and winter is like just getting sick and dying. That is correct. It is also the correct amount where I'm not like sweating. Sorry, I sneezed. And I'm not dying of plague and pestilence that the winter brings. Okay, this is kind of funny that we have very opposite aesthetics, I have gathered.
Yeah.
Because I try and stick, it's so funny. Despite the way I may look on stream, I don't actually wear that many black clothes. I have a lot of like pastels and funny shoes. I like a good platform shoe, because if there's a puddle on the ground, I can just walk straight over it. Yeah. So we need to do an outfit swap at some point.
Oh my gosh.
Go full emo, and then you're gonna be just pastel.
like I said, like I have like one pastel outfit, and again, it's just like a pink skirt and a pink cardigan. I have a picture of it. I'll send it later. But also, like,
hell yeah.
I think as well, I used to dye my hair a lot, and I used to dye my hair like pink. So, my hair's been
So
like every color
cute.
under the sun. I used to like bleach it a lot, and then I dye it like bright pink, or it used to be like blue, and I used to like loads of different colors. But now I'm growing it out, and I've kind of got like the bleach at the end of my hair, so it's like blonde at the end, and then I've got like the brown up top. So, pink hair and pronouns, fuck off.
Yeah, my nouns are quite amateur. I'm sorry.
You've got amateur
I need to go back
nouns.
to work.
Go back to work now.
I've been too nervous to do anything like especially cool with my hair. That's why it's gotten so long. Yeah, but I was considering, you know, maybe adding a little bit of pink to my hair. But then I'd look like Wacy, so I can't. So yeah. Okay, let's have a look see. Let's have a look. Okay. This is a weird one. Thank you, Reddit. Oh my god, the amount of Reddit notifications I have is embarrassing. Lacey Redditor confirmed.
Pacey, that's
Lacey
pink and
Redditor?
lacy. Yeah.
Okay, there's one. Do you prefer to rinse your dishes in hot water or cold water?
What do you mean by rinse? Do you mean like after you've... What do you mean?
Do you use hot water or cold water to do your dishes?
Hot.
Yeah. Like, who uses cold? Like, cold is just for... Right, I try not to even let, like, cold water touch it. I wear rubber gloves, and I just, like, absolutely just... Boom! Just, like, completely demolish it.
I wear rubber gloves when doing my dishes. I can't let any of the dirt and grime touch my dainty fingernails.
Like, 1 pound!
Oh, look at you peasant. I can't believe you could even... I don't think you could even afford something that's
I
£1.
only put the rubber gloves on when my butler isn't here to wash them for me.
This is bullying. This is nasty.
I have my name, Lacey Powderwing, embroidered on my rubber gloves so everyone knows they belong to me.
If you don't know, there's a running gag where Lyra says that I'm rich and expensive.
It's because you said you literally live near a castle.
Yeah?
You're like, oh, I
Doesn't
live in a... No!
It's in England.
You were like, oh, there's so many castles in my neighborhood. There's so many castles.
No. It's a castle on my estate.
Yeah, you've got a castle on your estate. I think I'd have to drive like 30 minutes to the nearest castle to me. And I live in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. I live in the countryside.
See, this is why you need to start building your own castle so you can say that a castle is right next to you.
Sorry, I don't have a fucking construction team at the click of my fingers to build a castle for me.
Just ask your butler.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Anyway, so you like hot water on your
Yeah. Purely hot water, no cold whatsoever. Wear rubber gloves so I don't burn my hands, which I learned from my pot washing job because I did jobs. I didn't ask my butler.
I've worked those peasant jobs. Those job things that peasants have. I've worked 1 or 2 hours, but it was too much for me, so I just got my butler to complete it for me. They were lucky to be in the presence of Lacey Powderwing.
My
She
liege,
worked as a scullery maid in
off.
1410 for her liege lord.
Not even that old.
Oldsy ancient wing over here.
10 at least. Get my age right.
I think that
SMH.
I wash dishes with hot water, but our hot water's a little weird in the sense that, like, so we have, like, the hot and the cold tap, right? And they run through, like, one single, like, faucet. And, like, if I put the hot to full, the hot water will come out, but then it'll be boiling and it'll burn my fingers. So then I have to put the cold on, but then the cold will come through and it'll just be freezing cold. So I have to run the hot, and then put the cold on, like, the most minute setting, and then it'll, like, gradually get colder. So I wash it with hot, and then when it goes cold, I'm like, fuck it, it's cold, I can't be arsed. So, like, I'll try and wash it with hot, but then it'll just, like, if it take too long, it'll just be cold, and I'll be like, okay, fuck it, I'll just wash the dishes. Like, yeah, I don't give a shit. As long as it's clean, it's clean.
But the thing is, like, my personal thing is I prefer to have it in hot water because then, like, it polishes it also, especially with cutlery. Like, one of my jobs. I was doing my
What are those job things I have?
When I was doing a little job thing, is I was in charge of, like, polishing the cutlery.
Of course you were!
That was one of my many parts of my job. I wasn't Lacey cutlery cleaner.
I worked one of those jobs in a kitchen. My established task was to polish the silverware.
I'm going insane. Stop.
Twinkie!
When you use the hot water, it goes all stainless.
Oh my god.
The
Fucking
hot
hell.
water makes it stainless. so I do it in hot water so it's stainless. I'm sorry, I absolutely screamed into my microphone then. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Headphone warning retroactively.
Oh my god. It's like, this might just be because, like, it might be a northern thing, but when I used to work as a pot wash, like, we just kind of wash them, like, and, like, we wouldn't really bother about polishing them, because, like, there's so many plates and cutlery coming, like, in and out of that kitchen, we don't have time to sit there and polish, like, every single one, so we just wash them, as long as they're clean and don't have any food on them, and they're just clean, then we just throw them back into the thing and they get used again, like... It's the same here when, like, I wash my own dishes. It's just like, as long as it's clean, I don't give a shit. Like, oh no, my stainless steel fucking 1940s Queen Elizabeth collection fork isn't polished. God forbid.
No way, you have that one too?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Yeah, I'll just clean it. I'll try and wash it in hot water, but if it's cold, then it's cold. Like,
I see how it is. It's okay. You know, I'm using these. I mean, there's a reason that my skill level is pro. Because I do the ultimate polish. I'm Lacey Polish Wing, and you will respect my name. Yeah, but I like it because, like, the hot water eliminates, like, especially when it's scalding, it eliminates any bacteria. So even if you've, like, cleared all the food off, it's very easy to just, like, basically absolutely waterboard the rest of the the bacteria. Yeah. So that's my response.
My housemate, and I love him very dearly. However, my housemate is very bad at washing dishes. He will like wash dishes, and I'll go and look, and like he hasn't like rinsed the soap off, so there'll just be like soap bubbles still, and I'm like, ugh. And then he's left like, he kind of like half-asses it, so there'll be like bits of food on there, and I'm like, brother, I love you with all my heart. So I just like rewash them because like, yeah, it's not worth the hassle of me being like, I'm gonna sit you down and teach you how to properly wash a dish. Like it's not worth that effort. So I'm just like, I'll just rewash them. It's fine. But in that case, it's kind of like yeah, as long as they're clean, as long as they don't have any food on, as long as they're clean, I don't give a shit. I think it's fine.
It's fair. Well, that one was nice and civilized. I think that was a good one.
I think there's certain things you do need to like wash thoroughly. Like obviously, if you like cook things with like raw meat and stuff, you need to make sure you like thoroughly clean those.
Yeah.
Especially like we have a chopping board just for like raw chicken.
Yeah, and that's
So-
just like good food practices.
Yeah. So, and obviously, like after we've used that and like whatever knives we've used, we have to like properly clean those because obviously don't want to get like salmonella or anything. So yeah, I just think things like that. I think it's worth just Come on, Twinkle, show us your dish. Come on, Twinkle.
Big dishes will be twinkling with the amount of hot water I'm using on it.
Oh shit. I think when we inevitably come face to face, Lacey Powderwing, I think we should both wash some dishes. In true feminine fashion, we should we should both wash some dishes.
We'll go to the kitchen. We'll have a little natter. And we'll wash some dishes.
True, and we'll see
sounds
who
fun.
washes their dishes the best.
Exactly. It'll be fun. Okay. I found, funnily enough, on Quora, I found quite a few interesting topics. Although I have been suggesting the most recent topics. So
Okay,
if you wanna fire away,
No, I'm good. Go for it.
then okay, perfect. I feel like, oh my god, I'm so Splatoon brained that I was like, oh my god, this is just like Splatoon, where we're having like the debate. You're gonna have to pick a side.
Who will judge? We'll get
but-
Gam Gam to judge. Gam Gam can
We'll get Gam Gam.
judge our dish cleaning abilities.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's so many. Oh my god, I can tell this is ChatGPT. Certainly, here's some fun and light-hearted debate topics. It's always the certainly. Coffee versus tea.
Tea.
Coffee. And this is a very new development.
Hold on, let's change this. Coffee or
Coffee.
tea? Oh, I spelled coffee wrong. A coffer.
I put coffee, so we both spelt it wrong. Coffee versus tea. I feel like this one's been floating around the VTuber community quite a lot recently.
I don't like coffee. I think it is just too strong, too bitter. I don't really drink that much tea anyway, but I drink it for like medicinal purposes. Like I drink a lot of herbal tea for like certain things. So like I know that like I've had a sore throat recently, and so I've been drinking a lot of lemon tea. And it has been
Does
absolutely
that count as tea?
yeah. It's tea.
Yeah.
What do you mean it doesn't count as tea?
I don't.
It's tea.
I'm a tea purist. All that fancy herbal stuff isn't real. We gotta have an English Earl Grey with the spoon still in, tea bag still in, way too much milk. So all your friends at the builder site can say, "Oi, you want some tea with that milk?" And everyone will have a nice little laugh.
It's tea.
It is tea. I know. I'm just being facetious.
Yeah. Yeah, but I just like I'll have like chamomile tea. And, like if I'm in a lot of pain, I'll have like whatever tea I need. I'll just have like relative tea for that. But that's only if I'm like ill or if I need it for something. Otherwise, not a tea drinker. And definitely not a coffee drinker. Also, coffee has caffeine in it, and not a fan of caffeine.
But tea also has caffeine in it.
But not as much as coffee.
I think tea has more caffeine in it than coffee.
Does it?
Does tea have more caffeine than coffee?
It's just kind of like, whenever like people are like tired when they go into work, they're always like, "Oh, I'm gonna get a coffee." And I just think like I'm a firm believer in that.
It's a similar amount.
I think that if you're tired, I don't think you should rely on something like coffee or like an energy drink to get you through the day.
I need the speedy bean juice.
I think that caffeine is something you can get like addicted to, and it's not good for your body. It's not good for you.
But funny go-go juice. Go-go juice makes me go fast.
You're Sonic.
See, I am Sonic. It makes me Sonic.
You turn into Sonic.
Frankly, I would have had the exact same opinion as you about, I'd say, a month ago. But I got booked on to a fun recreational retreat ran by this very sweet old lady that taught us how to make nice coffee. And I was like, okay, Lacey, you can just go around and vibe with these old ladies, because I wanted to prove to my friends that I can make good coffee. There was purely a petty thing. I wanted to prove I could make good coffee. So I went to this little training course ran by this lovely old lady, and she had the most like infectious enthusiasm about bean juice. Like I've never had an experience with an old lady that is more pleasant than I have had at the coffee retreat. And it was, I think coffee has a lot of range. I feel like tea, it can range from kind of bitter to very sweet, but coffee can range from really bitter to really sweet. And I personally, as a person that functions very well with caffeine in my system, and is not addicted, I swear, I think that the caffeine is good and it unlocks my creative and epic potential. But then also it also helps me sleep, which is weird. I found out that coffee is not supposed to make you tired at night, but it does for me. I sometimes, if I wake up in the middle of the night, I have a coffee and go back to sleep, and I sleep for like
wild
7 hours. It's great. Yeah. So coffee is great. Also, I like the fact that you can basically make a milkshake, put 2 shots of espresso in it, and all of a sudden that is coffee. That is correct. I want to sound like a cool thing when I get my mocha fripply wobbly extra yum deluxe, and be seen as a cool person that drinks coffee, rather than someone who's having a nice little milkshake.
Oh my god! Thank you for the follow, Semen Demon. Thank you.
What? Semen Demon's following you? Based.
I think for me, I think that I'm just one of those people. I think being too reliant on something like that is like not a substance necessarily, but I think being too reliant on something external can lead to be quite unhealthy. I think that like if you can't get through your day without having like an energy drink or a cup of coffee, then I think that if you have the means to have it, then go ahead, have it. But I think that then if you're not able to genuinely function without it, I think that's a problem. Because at that point...
Lyra says not to take your meds.
Meds are different! Meds are different!
Yeah, how are they different?
Because meds are something
help me, but then also coffee helps me.
No, but I think that like
Checkmate.
Meds are something that are like prescribed based on a bunch of different factors and based on a bunch of presenting symptoms.
Starbucks prescribed me this delicious concoction.
I think that
yum.
like if you need your fucking meds to get through your day, that's completely fine because that is like a medical thing. But I think that if you can't get through your day without having your can of Monster in the morning, you need to reassess some life decisions. Because that ain't healthy. It ain't healthy for you. Again, if you have the means to have a coffee every morning and get you through the day, fucking go for it. Whatever. But caffeine, bad on the heart. If you with coffee,
like
if it gives you energy,
you haven't taken the coffee pill yet.
If it gives you energy, you're going to have a crash of that energy. And how do you pick that energy back up? More caffeine. And you're still...
No, that's why you have the midday nap. You have a
No!
midday nap. You wake up, lovely and re-energized, like if you
Oh
just
yeah, let me
took a
just tell
massive shot of
my
coffee.
boss at my corporate job that I want to that I want to go take a nap midday because my coffee's worn
Yeah,
off.
just nap at your desk. If you're already like stuck in a corporate job, like most of the workers' day is inefficient, so might as well just nap on the toilet or something.
On the
Very,
toilet.
very unhygienic. Well, where else are you gonna get privacy?
Maybe there's no privacy anyway because you're not meant to nap at work.
Yeah, well, that's what the government wants me to think. You're supposed to nap at work. You're supposed to have 14 shots in the morning, and then you're supposed to have a big old turbo nap, and then you're supposed to wake up invigorated and have the best work bonuses out of anyone in your company. I know how corporate jobs work, I swear.
I see.
Also, sorry, as an aside, I'm just talking to chat real quick. Hi. If your texts and if your messages aren't showing up, it's because I think this happened to someone else. I feel like you need to pick a color because otherwise, like, it doesn't show you up on the client somehow. I don't know what it is. You have to pick a color for your name, or else you won't show up. I think it's like a new Stream Elements thing, but I think that
it's really
fixed
weird.
it for someone. Oh, you just had to relaunch?
It did it for me.
But the thing is,
it did
you're
for
not
my
showing
stream,
up on.
with Lily for some reason. Like, it just wouldn't
Yeah,
show
that's
Lily's
weird.
name. And I was like, okay, that's a bit weird. We thought it was because Lily might be a mod, but, like, it doesn't make any sense. I nap before work. My dad
you're not
naps
real.
at work. I just, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with napping, but I also think that, like, again, I think it's just a cycle of, like, if you're drinking coffee to give you energy, and then you're having that energy crash so much that you need to have a nap in the middle of the day because of that crash, are you sure having the coffee's worth it? Like, yes, if you don't have
Yeah,
the
it
coffee,
is.
you're going to be tired throughout the day, but there are plenty of other things that you can do to give you that energy instead of just taking a drink that is going to give you a caffeine boost, which you inevitably crash, and then it's going to make you feel shitty until you have more coffee, and then get another boost, and then you crash again, and it's just an endless cycle until you get home, and you just crash for the night, and you repeat the cycle the next day.
But tea also has caffeine in it.
But I'm not drinking tea to give me a boost. I'm just drinking tea because I feel ill and tea has medicinal purposes.
I drink coffee because it's tasty and it makes me go fast.
I drink coffee because it's tasty.
I drink coffee because it's yum yum. It's got that yummy syrup in it. Yum yum. Yeah.
I think, like,
It's
when
easy to say that till you work 12-hour shifts and then 900 milligrams of caffeine is a mandatory. Correct.
Yeah, like, I mean, I know people that drink coffee to get them through, like, their work day, and, like, again, you do what you need to do, but then if you're coming home after your work day and going, oh, I'm so incredibly tired, I'm like, okay, obviously you've had a long day at work, that's completely understandable, but you get straight back from your 9 to 5 and you're like, I need a nap. And it's like, no, you need to, like, not drink coffee.
Now you're sounding like my non-existent therapist.
I think fundamentally, I think that the benefits of not drinking coffee, yes, in the short term, it might be like, oh, I'm so tired at work today. But I think that there is a lot of other ways you can get that energy. And I think that if you're so reliant on coffee that you're not looking into those other ways, I think that that's on you. I'm just a firm believer in not relying too heavily on anything like substance-y. I just don't think you should rely on, like, a drink or a food, or, like, obviously, you know, like, food and drink are essential, but I don't think you should rely so heavily on a drink or a food typically to make sure you can function. I think it is different for different people, and that might just be, like, a fundamental belief that I have, and, like, you know, I know that some people, like, some people drink it because they, like, can't get through a work day without it, or it helps them focus, or, like you said, it helps you sleep, and that's fine. Yeah, I think tea's better.
I think I might lose my citizenship if I say this, but he is kind of just okay.
You're
mean,
a fake,
I like
Brit.
herbal
You're a
tea.
fake. Get out. Get out.
Stop! It's just alright. It's just good. Whereas I feel like coffee has lower lows but higher highs. And I've been chasing that high since 1994. I'm gonna refresh chat just to see if that fixes it. I feel really bad for everybody that's talking and can't see themselves. Okay, wait, refresh. Say something lovely and pleasant. Hopefully you'll be on the screen. Yeah, I haven't taken my pills. My view count is in fact -4 right now. Clancy powder honk, you can't say that.
I just did. What are you gonna do about it?
Okay, okay. I can't see you. Okay, maybe try. Oh, what was it? I feel like it was picking a chat color that fixed it. Let me look it up. Chat members. No, showing.
You think about it, both of them are just flavored water. Yeah, you're very right. It's bean water versus leaf water.
Isn't all liquids flavored water? In a sense, because all liquids require a little bit of water in them. That's philosophical. It's getting deep.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is you going everything has
Lacey,
water
take your
in?
pills? What do you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
What do
Lacey,
you mean I'm not going
take your
crazy?
pills. Take your crazy
Okay, I
powder
will.
stink.
What? In fact, you know what? I have got some pills that I haven't taken today. Okay, taking pills live on stream. They are adult multivitamin gummies with vitamin A, B12, C, D, and zinc. I've forgotten to take them.
Ah,
If I
yes,
take
you
them,
grown
my
adult,
PC
take your
disappears.
vitamin gummies.
Shut up! I mean, they've got adult at the start.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that it's the most grown-up thing you've ever possessed.
Oh my god, I ate a gummy and my view count went from 17 to 10. I think it might be working. Oh, them vitamin D's got me messed up.
Jesus Christ.
They're so tasty. I'm glad I forgot they exist, because I would just eat those as a snack. If I go missing, it's probably because I overdosed on Flintstones vitamin gummies.
Not the Flintstone gummy.
I pick out the strawberry ones. I don't like them.
Strawberry flavored sweets are peak.
Strawberry flavors, they're kind of mid.
Okay, next debate topic.
However,
next debate topic.
Lemon flavored sweets are peak. Am I real now or still fake? You're real. You're real. Welcome to reality.
Strawberry flavored sweets are so good. So good. The best flavor.
They are okay, they are A tier, they are not S tier.
They're S tier.
I think strawberry and blackcurrant are two very, very highly ranked sweets. S tier, no. S tier is lemon and orange, but not to be confused with chocolate orange. I don't like chocolate orange, but
I think it goes. I think it goes. S tier is strawberry. A tier is blackcurrant. I think B tier is lemon and orange, and then F tier is the green ones.
The green ones, but the green ones are so nice.
The green ones suck.
The green ones are great.
The green ones are awful.
We gotta like split a sweet bag between us, and we can between us eat the entire bag.
Yeah, I just eat
all our favorites.
I will get a bag of Skittles, and I will just eat the strawberry and blackcurrant ones.
What?
Yeah, I won't eat the rest.
But they're all the same flavor. They're just different colors.
I don't believe you. I do not believe that.
Chat, are you real? Yeah, you are real in our hearts. Oh my god, everyone's real again. See, taking the multivitamins worked. Thank you, Mr. Flintstones.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so S tier is, as Bogobob said, All citruses.
No.
Purely, it is the citrus tier. S is for citrus. I know how to spell.
No. Not S.
Citrus.
Shit.
Pineapple. I'm gonna say lime up there too.
No, lime is the worst.
A tier. Apple.
Apple?
Apple.
You're out your mind.
Blackcurrant.
You are out of your mind.
And strawberry. And then B tier is banana.
Nah, banana's gotta go in F tier. Banana's shit, man.
What? Okay, yeah, okay, banana's bad, but I have PTSD. Let me explain. So I was a very I don't know what it is with my ears, but I keep getting ear infections when I was a kid. And so they had to prescribe me antibiotics. And you know how specifically
the fucking luminous yellow one.
The banana flavored antibiotics.
That was nasty.
They look like Chemical X from the Powerpuff Girls. It looks if it was hot, it was bubbling, and it would have like a skull and crossbones coming out of it made of smoke.
Literally,
that's how evil it is.
Awful. It looked like
And
it was toxic.
It was not. Oh, it's terrible. I once thought it was a good idea to drink a spoonful of lemon juice. Not a good idea. It's very tart. I have a friend that can straight up bite into lemons.
Nah, that's weird.
I don't understand it. I mean, if I have a lemon garnish on my drink, I will eat the lemon. But like, that's just out of obligation. Why are you laughing?
If I have a lemon garnish on my drink.
You have a cute little cocktail. They usually put like a snack you can eat there, like an olive or a lemon or an orange, and you have to eat it because it's polite. What are you laughing at?
When I have a lemon garnish on my drink. They zest lemons from the tallest tree in my orchard, and they zest the lemon on top of my premium gin cocktail.
I hate gin. I hate it.
And they create a beautiful sugared spiral from the peel, and they rest it delicately on top of my drink.
Good.
And then they get a blowtorch and set fire to the top of my drink. All before finishing it with a bubble of carbon dioxide.
I'm gonna take all these multivitamins. I can't take this anymore. I'm gone.
Bro, when you get a cocktail, you just get a fucking cocktail. You don't get no lemon garnish on top of it. If you're lucky, you'll get a fucking quarter of a lemon in it if you're lucky.
Yeah. And you're supposed to eat that.
No!
What?
It's just for flavor and for decoration.
Yeah, flavor, so you have to eat it.
No, as in like you put
eat
it in
with
the drink. It's like if you get like a glass of like Coke Zero or something, or you get like a glass of Coke, like you get a lime or a lemon in it. You're not meant to fucking eat it. It's just in there to like help with the flavor and add decoration. You're not meant to fucking eat it.
Oh.
You're telling... There's no way. Lacy powdering. There is no way. Every time you've gotten a drink with a lemon or a lime, you've scran that shit. There's no way. Lacy!
It was supposed to. Because you know you can have like a little olive near a drink, and Lacey, the more I hear, the more I'm convinced you are 12 years old. I'm not 12, I'm 200. I'm 200 and you respect that.
Ain't no way.
What?
If there's an olive, then that one's understandable because it's on like a little cocktail stick.
Yeah, but
usually,
I thought it
and
was
you're
like in
meant
the
to,
same categorization.
No! The olive is there as like a garnish that you can eat because it's on a cocktail stick and it's on the side of the drink. When you put a lemon or a lime in the glass, it's meant to be for flavour. You don't scran it. Motherfucker's just getting hungry. Just on the fucking lemon. So Larry, you're telling me you waste the food in the drink? There shouldn't be drink to begin with.
Correct. Chandler, you're the best. You're so smart. You're so smart.
It should just be a drink.
You see it.
There shouldn't be any food in my fucking drink anyway.
Boba. There's a little bit of food in a drink in boba.
Yeah,
it's normal.
Like, that I hate, like, orange juice with the bits. Vile. Why is there bits and pieces and textures in my drink?
Okay, I agree with bits. Are you a crunchy peanut butter person or a smooth peanut butter person?
I have a nut allergy.
Oh yeah. I'm a crunchy peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
I love peanut butter.
Peanut butter. Bloody Mary has celery in it. Again, that's an exception where you eat the celery because it's a tomato
the type
juice
of goober
cocktail.
to eat the. Lacey, the type of goober to eat the leaves in the soup they love for flavor, like the the little bay leaf.
Yeah, you'd eat like the little like like the mint garnish they put when they put like 3 leaves on top of it. You'd eat that shit. Lacey. Lacey. Do you eat bay leaves? You know those are bad for you, right? That's the reason
why I didn't like them growing up.
Oh my gosh, you put bay leaves in food and then you take the bay leaves out because they're borderline toxic. You're not meant to eat them. That ain't no way.
They were a little bit hard, but I was raised in like a you gotta clean your plate kind of environment. So I thought, oh, I gotta eat everything. So I guess I never really got the memo.
If it was garnished with a strawberry, you would not. No, I'm not. Like, if I'm eating a strawberry, I'm not eating the grass part of it. I'm not eating that part of it.
Yeah, but that part's gross. You're not supposed to eat that part.
Oh, you're not supposed to eat that, but you'll eat the fucking bay leaf and your fucking God knows what. Crunchy leaf. You fucking... Bay leaves. Because you're not meant to. If it's ground into a powder, it's possibly safe, but if you cook the whole bay leaf, remove it before eating. Eating the whole intact leaf is unsafe. It can't be digested. Yeah, you can't digest bay leaves.
Ah, that makes a lot of sense.
What do you mean that makes a lot of sense?
Well, when I saw one of those, I'd always have to chop it up small. Like with my spoon. What even was the original subject of this debate so far? It seems to be about Lacey figuring out how to function as a human being.
It was about whether like strawberry like sweets taste better or not. And you started talking about lemon garnish in your fucking drink and just fessed up that you just eat the lemon.
But it's yummy.
Oh my god. I'm trying to think of other things that you eat that you're not meant to. Like, when you eat fucking cherries, do you eat the pit of them as well?
No, it's too hard.
Oh, but that's obvious, yeah.
In my defense, I have not had a bay leaf in quite a number of years. Because I thought they were gross, because they were always so crunchy.
It's because you're not meant to eat them!
I didn't.
Okay.
So today on the Lacey Powderwing and the Lyra VT streams, we've learned that that Lacey Powderwing doesn't know what she's doing.
The absolute nerve of this. I mean, I don't, but you're not supposed to just say it.
Oh god.
Strawberry candy is mid. Strawberry themselves are peak. Raspberry sweets are the best. I agree, they are
Raspberry sweets are good.
A tier, I'd say.
No, strawberries Esther. Strawberries Esther.
Strawberries just okay. It's like lower A.
Mm-mm.
Raspberry is just like quirky strawberry, and I like that.
And look, Larry wastes lemons. I don't waste lemons. I just don't eat them because you're not
Exactly.
meant to eat them.
Then why are they there for flavor? Checkmate.
Because they add flavor into the fucking drink.
Well, I add flavor into my mouth.
It's very dependent. Oh, jeez. It's very dependent on like the flavor of your drink and what you like. Some people take the lemon out and they squeeze the lemon or the lime into their drink. Some people will just leave it in there. Some people take it out straight away. It's just like it just adds a bit of extra flavor if you want it.
Anyway. Strawberry is never bad, but never the best flavor in a pack.
Disagree.
That is correct.
Disagree. Strawberry is always the
That is
best
correct.
flavor in the pack.
No. Strawberry is never bad, never best flavor, because there is always either a citrusy one there, so I'd usually either go for the orange one, or there's like a blackcurrant one, or there's a raspberry one.
Nuh-uh.
I don't think that's an objectively bad flavor, except from banana.
Banana's mid. Lime is mid.
Banana fake sweet flavor doesn't really taste like actual banana. It just sort of tastes like if you gave an AI a general description of a banana and it just sort of had to fill in the rest.
Nah, lime is mid as shit. Banana's mid as shit. Blue woman correct. I reject your opinion, brown woman. I'd be a bit careful. I'd be careful. Careful with how you're wording things there, my guy. I'm just saying, there's a lot of purple here, but you specifically went for the brown. Just be careful, alright?
To be fair, on my screen it is tinted a little bit, so it just kind of looks like black. As you can probably gather, we've been scrapping verbally for quite a while.
Speaking of, do you want to tie off stream? Do you want to end it here?
Yeah, I feel like we've peaked.
Yeah, I think we've definitely reached our peak. Opinion projected knife ears. Yeah, that works. I'll take that.
That's fair.
I'll take that.
I'll take my eye out with that one.
Bang!
Back foot over the car like a proper Spider-Man.
Man, I just come over. I've grabbed by the fucking neck. I've said, "Give me fucking chips!" Bang!
Bang! Fantasy races.
All right. And on that note, I think
What
I
else?
think we
We gotta wind this
I'm not
down.
even an elf. I'm a little demon, bro. I'm not even an elf. Okay.
Yeah,
Do we
see,
want
you
to raid
really are
into
doubling down.
someone?
Yeah, I'll find someone.
Yeah, give us someone to raid into, and I'll follow you.
Drum roll. Brum. I just like clicking on the VTuber tag and then just having a little scrolly wall.
That's what I do as well.
Did I see a snack break before I clicked off, or am I my eyeballs?
Yes, you do have a snack.
Oh, thank you. I do in fact have snacks here, so I'm gonna munch.
What snacks you got?
Not the multivitamins.
You're just scratching the multivitamins.
I've got. I've got these like little, you know how like, what's it, like chocolate whistle thingies? I like hot chocolate straws rather. I got there in the end. I don't know why I said whistle.
Yeah, whistles.
Yeah, chocolate whistles. I'm just gonna have a scroll. Find someone fun. I found another British YouTuber. Another British VTuber with pointy ears. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Lyra. We're coming for your job.
No, please, no, please.
Okay, check VC chat.
Alright.
Just another one.
Not
Okay.
another, please.
So, just one more British lady with pointy ears.
Manager's come running over. I've got the
So
manager
thank
by
you
the
so
scruff
much
of the neck.
for
I've gone,
coming
give
on
me
to
the
this
fucking
little sparring
chips.
match.
Bang!
No! I'm hoarding them. They're all mine. And I'm putting them back in the air fryer. They're undercooked. Right. Thank you. Well, thank you so much for having fun over here, having debates. I don't know. Hopefully, I'll catch you sometime. I'm going live with Persona 3 Reload a little bit later today. So if you stick around for an hour or two, I will be back. You can't escape me.
Everyone on my end, make sure you check out Lacey later. If you don't, I will take your hair, I'm afraid. I'm gonna make you bald.
Wait, let's...
You're gonna be just bald. Just bald.
Shout out to... Wait, did I typed in the wrong Lyra. I typed in the wrong Lyra.
No!
I probably followed that Lyra too. Scuff. Lacey Scuff Wing.
Go give Lacey a follow. We're also gonna raid this lovely person. So, yeah. I will see you over there.
Right. Okay.
I'll say bye. But bye everyone. Bye. Have a good time. Thank you for stopping by. It's been really fun. And go give Lacey lots of love and support as well. If you don't, your hair is mine, I'm afraid. Yeah, have fun. Go give him lots of love. I'll catch you later. Bye guys. Bye.